Am I the astronaut for telling my brother he needs to stop getting women pregnant like it's a hobby? I, female 24, have an older brother, male 27, who's always been a little too confident for his own good. He's got a solid job, makes good money, and loves to talk about how he takes care of his responsibilities. And to be fair, he does take care of his kids, financially, at least. He got 3 kids by 3 different women, and his current girlfriend of 2 years is pregnant with their 4th. Every time someone mentions it, he acts like it's something to be proud of, like he's building a legacy instead of a mess. My parents baby him way too much. They always go on about how he's stepping up and doing the right thing, but honestly, I'm over it. He's not a bad guy, but he keeps making the same mistake over and over, and everyone just shrugs it off because he's not broke. My mom started talking about how it's a blessing that he's such a devoted father. Couldn't help myself. I said, he's not devoted, he's just consistent at knocking women up. At this rate, he'll need a group chat just to schedule Father's Day.
Oh.
Burn, David. The room got quiet. My brother laughed at first, but then he said, you don't understand. I take care of my kids. None of their moms have to struggle. Which means I throw money at problems. Yeah, money and fatherhood, that's the same thing, right? I told him, that's great, but maybe you should stop giving out child support before you run out of checks. Being a good dad doesn't mean you have to keep creating new families. He didn't yell or storm out. He just gave me this annoyed look and said, you really don't get it, and went back to eating. My parents told me later I was out of line and that I should have kept my mouth shut because he's doing fine, financially, once again. But I don't think he is fine. He's 27 with 4 kids by 4 different women. How is that fine? Am I the astronaut for telling my brother that just because he can afford his choices doesn't mean he should keep making them? Top comment on this, just because you can afford 4 kids doesn't mean you should collect them like Pokemon. Being responsible means learning from your past, not repeating it. NTA. Okay, and the question here is, am I the astronaut for telling my brother he needs to stop getting women pregnant like it's a hobby? So for me...
Listen, Nick.
For me, look... Just going to be 100% real with you here. For me, the issue is not that he has 3 kids with 3 different women or 4 kids with 4 different women. The issue for me is that he just throws money at it and he's like, there, I'm a good dad. I'm a good dad. I pay my child support. That's not being a good dad. That's not being, I mean, that's fulfilling a legal obligation, but failing to be an actual father.
Right.
And I think I pity him for that. You know what I mean? He's missing out on the real prize of having kids, and it's being a father. And yeah, it's tough, and yeah, it's frustrating, but all of the positive gold that goes along with that, like, by far outweighs any kind of negative, and you will never get to taste any of that by just throwing money at it. So this guy is out there spreading his seed like a fucking lawn sprinkler, and just he spreads his seed and leaves a check on the nightstand as he leaves. This should take care of you.
Right.
So all he has to do if he wants to keep having kids is keep making more and more money. But at some point even that will not. The math won't math eventually. But this brozo will regret his choices when it's way too late, and he'll have to live with that pit and emptiness in his stomach for the rest of his life, and I pity him for that.
Yeah. The last call on TikTok says anyone can be a donor, but it's special to be a dad.
There you go.
And that's 100% the truth. This man, I don't know what he's doing, but trying to talk sense into someone who thinks that giving money is parenting. Like, you're just going to be beating your head against the wall because it's never going to take hold. He's never going to see it your way. He thinks whatever he's doing is perfection.
Because he hasn't experienced the pain yet. He's going to have to get to the point where he experiences that regret, and he's going to be the guy who, I think it was last week when we read some stories where, or a story where a dude decided he didn't want to have anything to do with a kid that he seeded. And then later on, like several years later, was like
someone else parent that child.
Got pissed off because someone else was parenting his kid, and was also annoyed that his kid didn't look enough like him. And in that moment was like, oh, I just get to step in and be dad now. That's not how it works. And the choices that he's making right now are forever choices that he will regret. But you're right. Yeah, 100% hit the nail on the head here, Candy Thunder. You're not the astronaut for telling him this, but he's not going to listen to you until he experiences some pain. And your parents enabling this shit to me like he's doing so well.
Just because he makes money, it does not mean that he's doing well.